Namaste. It's the Spiritual Daywalker, hashtag Schrödinger's cards, with the reading for the next full moon phase from the 16th, 17th of April until the night to the 1st of May. I don't do love readings. If love comes up in a reading, that's totally on you, because it's a reflection of your energy. It's quantum entanglement. So your expectation kind of steers the reading. It's what the universe wants you to know, what it wants to reflect back to you, so you be prepared for whatever your soul's journey is and the energies you're moving into. So let's get right into it. All right, Leo. Let's see what the Libra full moon has in store for you. For a Leo, balance, well, is super important, right? And it probably has to do something with the people around you. Libra has to do something with the people around you, with the relationships you have, right? And for a Leo, the relationships, or how the people around you think and feel about you, is very freaking important, right? So let's see how you as a Leo balance out the relationships surrounding you and what that means for you. The overall energy for the reading is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, well, something is changing, right? Something in your mindset is changing, and it's the end of conflict for you. A conflict you've been gladly taken on, right? Because you're always trying to, well, get your peers in order, right? Manage the crowd, right? And this crowd, look at this, right? This crowd is fighting and training. Do you see it with the swords right there? So it's the end of that fight. And I don't know if someone won. Probably they're all winners, right? Let's see. We're coming from the Two of Pentacles. So you made a decision. Someone probably didn't like it, huh? See how they react? Well, you reacted in a very particular way because you're in that determined energy of, I'm going with this. No fucking way I'm like be led astray or whatever. You're very determined about the decision you made right here and the change that came from it, right? You're freaking going with this, no matter what. Very interesting. Very freaking interesting. Yeah. There's a lot of, a lot of arguments surrounding this, a lot of ideas surrounding this with this Eight of Swords right here, but and it's not easy for you to not look at them, right? But you're not. In the future, right, you're in your chariot and you're pulling through with this, even though it's heavy on your mind and making you close your eyes, basically, with all the arguments surrounding it, but you're just going for it right there, which could also mean that you're missing something, right? Because that determination is very cool, but if you're fleeing from conflict, just sticking to your decision and not letting anyone else's opinion contribute to it, that could be a very Leo thing to do. However, well, this determination is going to take you a long way. So I'm not judging, I'm only reading the energy right here. It seems like you made a decision, you're sticking with it, and you're ignoring everything else around it, which can be a good thing because, well, sometimes people are just confusing it, right? And there's a lot of mind energy, that is, confusing your decision, confusing the determination you have, and you're not listening to it. You're just pulling through it with your car, right? You're just mowing that freaking lawn. Let's see. It's clarified by the Orchid. That's a very particular card in this deck. I never looked it up. I just feel it as like bookending the book ending, right? So the Orchid is like this Garden Eden card, right? So after the World card, you completed the cycle and you're this can be enjoying the fruits, but also getting lost in the fruits, sort of. Since I haven't looked it up, I just go with the feeling this card gives me. It is like there is security and beauty in not knowing where to go and where the path leads us, right? Very freaking interesting that it's on its head right here. I need some more clarification for that, but it seems to make a lot of sense in this reading, right? Because it is about confusion and conflict, and running away from that conflict by making a decision wherever the fuck it leads you, right? Maybe you don't even want to know where it leads you, you just want to get out of it. And that Eight of Swords kind of suggests that. The Orchid kind of tells that story also. So let's see. Yeah, you're manifesting something. It's probably not what you want, but you're manifesting, right? The moment you made that decision, you're manifesting something. And since you not know where it leads you, you don't know what you're manifesting, right? People might want to tell you or have some wicked ideas about it. You're not listening though. With most, that's probably good. But maybe you're missing out on an advice that could actually lead you somewhere you want to be, right? Because that would be very interesting. Yeah, that King of Pentacles. That King of Pentacles in the same spot as a reading before. Very freaking interesting. So it's either someone who did not pull his weight, which is just, I'm deriving from that Five of Swords right here. So you're moving away from conflict because you don't want to deal with a certain type of energy anymore, and then you don't know where you're going, but you're going into that King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this begs the question if where this leads you is actually bringing you that sense of stability that you wanted to achieve with making that decision and going with it from the get-go, right? Because you want to move out of confusion, out of that instability right here, and you don't know where you're going, but you're going somewhere with that King of Pentacles in mind, but it's on its head right here. So is this really what you wanted to manifest when making that decision? That's actually the question right here. Yeah, well, the Ten of Cups is what propelled you into action, right? It just didn't feel right. It just didn't feel like a family anymore. It just didn't feel supportive anymore, right? So you had to move out of that situation. I get that. I really freaking get that, right? It has to do something with your pride, and pride can be a huge freaking tool, because like very few people got that much drive as you, Leo. And if it doesn't feel right, you're just not putting up with it. And the funny thing is, you're not just fleeing from it, you're making a decision and be like, stick with it or not. Your decision, going with my decision, will show me whether you're part of the family or not. Like you're putting an ultimatum on people and yourself. And that's strong. That's really freaking strong. Yeah, you're closing out a cycle, and that makes me wonder, or guess, like I'm getting from that you're actually right. You don't know why you're doing what you're doing and where it's going to lead you, but you're guided anyway. Like, this has to end, and you know this has to end. So this is what you're doing right now. You're closing out that cycle. No matter where it fucking takes you, this cannot go on, and that's what you're closing here, right? You're just like, this manifesting part makes me like a little itchy, but the fact that you have to move and being able to make a decision in that storm of confusion right here, that's strong, Leo. That's really fucking strong. Probably without you, the entire group wouldn't move at all, which is even worse than not knowing where you go, right? Just not moving at all. But this World card, it seems like it had to happen. Something had to happen, and you made something happen, right? That's exactly it. Yeah, still looking for that clarity in the future, but the truth is there. Like, you're looking for that truth. You're definitely looking for it. It's not there yet. It can make you a little anxious if you actually made that right decision, but now thinking about it, you probably won't ask that question because you knew it was about getting out of this. Nothing really, you know, nothing is good argument for staying in this energy, right? You just moved out of it. Something had to be done. You did something. And even if you're looking for that truth and it's coming in a little delayed, right? Or maybe you're just not seeing it because you're not looking, right? So, that could be the turnaround right here, right? Because The moment you moved out of this confusion, made that decision, you're determined to learn how to manifest again, right? And close out that cycle. But the moment you closed out that cycle, you got to open up again to like the ideas of other people, because there will be some idea there that's going to hit you like a blizzard, going to hit you like a lightning, like, okay, that's what we're doing here, right? But you're very closed off coming from this energy, and you have every right to be, because it's what's being like enabling you to make that decision. But once the chapter is closed, you got to open up to new ideas again, and that's basically what this Ace of Swords is telling me. It's like you're looking for the truth, but you're not seeing it, as long as you're still in that mode that propelled you out of the situation that was uncomfortable. So that makes a shitload of sense for me. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles right there, it didn't make you happy, it didn't make anyone happy what happened back there, right? And happy in a sense that, well, the stability broke, the idea, like the sense of community broke right here. This is one guy with a bird, or a female, I don't know, some dude with a bird looking like alone into the garden and not feeling happy about it, because like it's on his head. That's exactly why not feeling happy. But yeah, that's the situation you moved out of. You're in that Queen of Cups right now. That's beautiful. Seeing a Leo in a Queen of Cups energy, that is really fucking beautiful. So you're going for love, basically. That's what you're moving towards. You're moving towards love. It's like you had to move out of the conflict and opted for something that feels way better. It's funny that it's the Queen of Cups. This could actually be swapping spouses, right? This could actually be making a decision between one and the other relationship, especially since it's a Libra moon. That's kind of funny. It's definitely going for something that fills your cup, deciding for wanting to feel better, right? Wanting it to feel better, and using that feeling as a guide to propel you into action. This is the card of love, definitely right here. And it can be something filling your cup, someone filling your cup you're moving towards, or rather just the Queen of Cups within you decided to cherish. It's like, if I'm not feeling it, I'm fucking going. I'm freaking leaving here, right? I'm looking for my truth right here. And see how this reading is bookended. Oh, by that Nine of Cups. Yeah, well, it makes sense, because the entire row is upside down. So that's exactly it. Like, you're moving towards this love, but love blinds in a sense, right? Sometimes. So that's you being still in that pulling forward mode. But to make it happen for you, to make this Nine of Cups happen for you right here, you at some point have to open your eyes and get some new ideas in about what a King of Pentacles could mean for you. So the idea of actively creating stability, actively manifesting in your life, right? It's going with this Magician right here. What does it mean to manifest? Where am I going actually? And looking for that truth, and being able to look that truth in the eye, and see what's emotionally working out for you. That's your future challenge right here is, once you got out of the situation, breathe, calm down again, and take a look at what's around you, what you're working with, right? And then you'll know not only why you went, but where you went and where you're gonna go. Very freaking beautiful, Leo. So that's that. I hope you found it enlightening or inspiring, maybe just entertaining. That's what it's here for. If you want to follow me around on Bali, check at the Spiritual Daywalk on Instagram. I do on TikTok a card of the day every day, and my early reflections where I reflect on my spiritual journey right here on Bali. And if you like my style or have any wishes or whatever, hit me up in the comments below. Send me a message. I'd love to hear from you, and yeah, see you next new moon.